morning, everybody. I'm having a keto toast this morning, some eggs, and a little bit of this seasoning on a piece of avocado, and a simple smoothie with just a cup of strawberries, protein powder, and some unsweetened almond milk. I also had one of these low-carb tortillas for 0 points, and then 1 tablespoon of the Skippy and a little bit of the no-sugar jam. For lunch, I had a ham and cheese sandwich with lots of veggies on low-carb bread, and I also had a cup of my 0 point veggie soup. And honey surprised me with my favorite soda in the whole world, Diet Dr. Pepper cream soda. You guys, this is the bomb. I love this soda. All right, so after that, I had a Quest bar, chocolate chip cookie dough. It's pretty good. And then for dinner, I opened up this package of shrimp stir fry from Trader Joe's, which was like, it was like 0 points. So I added some John Soul's chicken also, and I split this with honey. And so I didn't add anything else. I guess I could add like more broccoli, more zucchini zoodles, cauliflower rice, whatever. You can do whatever. Spaghetti squash, right? If I'm staying low carb, or rice if I'm not. But I kind of kept it at this. Here's the veggies, and it comes with a seasoning packet. So it was enough for dinner for the night. I told you I eat all my calories earlier in the day, it seems. Isn't this a cool spoon? It has all these measurements on it. I love it. Anyway, so that's what we had for dinner, and I also had a cup of the kale salad that I got at Sam's Club. I gave that to the kids with their dinner, so I had a little bit of that, and that was really good, really scrumptious. This was just enough for the evening, I thought, until I had 2 tablespoons of peanuts, these Hatch chili flavored. Those get me sometimes. I stayed in my points. I tracked all day. I'm just about to get my 30 minutes of movement in at the end of the day. I've got all my water. Had good sleep last night. I did not do the strength training today. I don't have to tomorrow. And I had some community involvement today. All my check marks. Okay, tomorrow morning I'm going to be having a slice of this here. It's pumpkin applesauce cake. Really good, very filling because you use almond meal. And this is from George Stella's Still Living Low Carb book. This is one of his books that I love so much. I have so many of his, but this is a really good one I end up going to a lot. I will show you this here while I'm talking to you, but I think I might type it in the description box in case you would like to make it. I have to tell you, it is good, but I think the sweetener that I would use is probably Swerve to make it extra, like really sweet. And the consistency isn't really cake-like. It's more like a pumpkin pie, almost like a gritty pumpkin pie. It's really good, but I could see serving this with a little whipped cream on, Thanksgiving or something like that. But if you look at it that way, it would be great. I wouldn't really call it a cake. I would call it more like a pudding. Good morning, everybody. It's Friday morning, and I'm ending Thursday's video. I was just too tired to finish it off last night. I didn't think I was going to get that 30 minutes of movement in yesterday, and because what happened was I didn't do it first thing in the morning, and then it feels like the day's more mine earlier in the day, and as the day goes on, it becomes less mine and less and more other people's that I'm helping or serving, and a lot of little people helping and serving. Not that it's a bad thing, but that's just what happens. And so it ends up being really hard to fit it in. And so yesterday is one of those days. Normally, if I wasn't doing this challenge, I think I probably would have said, well, check it, we'll start again tomorrow. But I didn't want to go to sleep without that check mark of the 30 minutes of movement. I think that I should be able to manage getting that done at some time during each day. And I was a little, upset that I didn't get it done. So I thought, you know what, just bust it out, can't just do it. Now, normally I wouldn't do it right before bed because I don't want it to interfere with my sleep. But I take progesterone as part of my bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. And it's 1 pill right before bed in the evening. And the reason why it's right before bed is because it makes me extremely really sleepy. So in the middle of my workout, I took the pill and went back to my workout. And by the time I was done and got all my shower in and everything, I was completely ready to go to sleep. So it was just fine. But I'm not going to make a habit of doing that. I don't think it's a good habit that I want to establish that way. But anyway, so what I did was not just the treadmill all the time. I do like the treadmill. I love walking outside. I'm not going to walk that late outside though. It's kind of dangerous around here. But I have a stepper. It's like a freestanding stepper in my room, and I keep some 5-pound weights in there. So I step. The 5-pound weights I notice are not too heavy, so they don't throw off my balance and my core and make me, throw my back out. But they're heavy enough to give my arms a good workout and to strengthen them while I'm stepping. And so it becomes this total full body workout. And to do that for 20 to 30 minutes, which now it's 30 minutes, is really helpful in developing the muscles in your arms and keeping your whole body moving. So I really like that little workout. And I just put my headphones in and I listen to a different playlist of songs. And I have all kinds of playlists for workouts. And I just pull one up and then I go with it for about 30 minutes. So that's what happened. I'm really glad to hear you guys are getting your water in. When you were kind of telling me how you got it in and stuff. And Marcella has a Yeti that's like 30, I think it was 30 ounces, right? Or is it 33? In any case, I was very impressed because my bottle of water only holds 24. Now, the Yetis, I don't know if it's like this. My kids have little Yetis. Somebody gave them for Christmas, but I know they don't have a handle. And I think if it doesn't have a handle or some way to hold it, that would bother me. So I'm not quite sure. Do they make Yetis with handles as well? Or do they make them in the shape like of a water bottle? I need to look around because that sounds really good to me. The bigger the bottle of water, the less I have to keep filling it up. And so I know I have to take my like 24 ounces and fill it up at least 3.5 times per day, which I think I've been doing about maybe 5 times a day now. So I feel like I'm getting even more water now for some reason than I was before. And I think that might be purposely because I am trying to get more plain water in than other drinks. So I'm choosing that instead of, having like a sugar-free ice drink or something like that. I'm going for the water and I'm getting used to it more. I also think that my skin is starting to benefit from the water, which I hadn't even thought about, but a well-hydrated body is going to reflect that in the skin, and that's really going to be nice and plumping for your skin. So I really like that. It was really starting to itch, at the end of the summer, and now that's not happening. So that's kind of a good thing. Also, Dawn from Running Dawn was saying that he gets like a couple of 33 ounces in, I think, before he even, like at the beginning of the day, which is really, really good. I mean, I'm finding that getting it in earlier in the day is better also. And Lori is upping her water from Relentless Pursuit of Shade. Now, Lori's also a runner just like Dawn, so I'm sure they're used to getting the water in. But she did mention something about, I'm visiting the restroom a little bit more, and I am finding that as well, of course. That, unfortunately, is one of the things that comes with it. I don't know if it affects men the same way as it does women, but I think for women, a lot of women like me, it just increases the trips a little bit more, and that's okay. It comes with the territory. You're flushing your body, and that's a great thing, right? So anyway, I just wanted to congratulate you guys on the water and keep getting it in, keep it coming. Okay, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'm just so jazzed that you guys are doing so awesome on this challenge, and also that you're doing it with me. Have a marvelous day, and I will see you guys tomorrow.